don't put your bare feet on the carpet in a hotel room. That's, if you don't know, now you know. Don't get some shoes. And today's video is going to be another flight attendant related video. Guys, I know I have not uploaded and I have been trying to figure out what I want to do with my channel. I've kind of just been taking time to figure out whether I want to continue uploading my regular content or do I want to change into a full flight attendant channel. I have no idea, but I was like, I can't keep holding off on videos. I had a girl comment that she was coming up on her face-to-face and I thought I was gonna have out a video on interview tips, which that's coming soon, but I was like, I have to get out flight attendant related content because a lot of guys are in the process right now, like literally still coming up on upcoming face-to-faces, upcoming trainings, just everything. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get out some content for the stuff that I've been doing in my flight attendant process. So if you guys don't know anything about me and this is your first video that you're watching, my name is Nani and I am a flight attendant trainee for a mainline carrier. I am so excited to be starting this new journey as a flight attendant, as I'm sure a lot of you are if you're watching this video, or maybe even coming up on trying to become a flight attendant yourself. I've already gotten my CJO and I'll be starting training within the next month. This video is specifically on things that I have bought to be a flight attendant. So I have all of my stuff here. It's kind of a big haul. I don't know the price point, but I'm sure it'll be in the title of how much I spent getting all this stuff. And then I'm gonna make a second video probably within the next 48 hours that's gonna be about what I bought specifically for training, because my training obviously is coming up within the next month. As I'm showing you guys these things, please ignore my thumb. I have a band-aid on my thumb because I was actually meal prepping for another like healthy video. I don't know if I'm gonna put out like a healthy food video, but that's an idea. But I cut my thumb as I was prepping food. So I'm gonna show you guys everything that I've gotten in this video that are really just in regards to being a flight attendant, and then a separate video of things that I've bought specifically for flight attendant training. But these things are more of like long-term items that I feel like I'm gonna always have with me or are just gonna benefit me coming up and being a flight attendant. So the very first thing that I have bought in is a Hot Logic. So if you guys don't know about Hot Logics, if you've been watching flight attendant videos, you already know what this is, but it's pretty much a mini oven. So I got a really cute one because I was like, I want it to be in a good print, but I also like basics. So I got mine in this houndstooth, like black and white, and I think it's so cute. But pretty much a Hot Logic is a little mini oven that you can put either a glass container, plastic container to warm up your food. It did come with like a little like plastic thing. This is editing Nani here, and I wanted to address with you guys the fact that my Hot Logic in this next clip, I cut it out, but I realized that I had a car input rather than a plug on my Hot Logic. The Hot Logic that I showed on the video was this one. And I did go ahead and I bought the correct Hot Logic. The correct Hot Logic for a plug-in in the wall was cheaper by a couple dollars, I think by like $3, $4. I just went ahead and bought the new one. I want to say the second one that has the plug did come in today. And it is here. And it doesn't have a physical box like the other one did, but I did order it. So please make sure, guys, that when you are ordering your Hot Logic, that you make sure to order the one that's not for a car, because that would not help me. And I'm just gonna emphasize again the importance of a Hot Logic, because I was watching a girl's YouTube video today and she said that she had to go all the way down to the lobby to try and see if she could find a microwave. Success. To try and see if she could find a microwave, and she was not able to find one. They said they did not have a microwave. And then when she said, well, how am I supposed to warm up my food? They were like, the microwave's $20 and we'll bring it to you. And she was like, so I have to get a microwave, brought it to my room, and pay $20 to have it microwaved. I don't know if she did it, but I just want to let you guys know that. Get a Hot Logic, but make sure it has a actual plug. and it's like a little hot plate on the bottom. So this is one of the first things that I added to my cart. If you aren't super familiar with these are used as like a flight attendant microwave. Obviously we are in different hotels as we're traveling and going to these different places, and not every hotel does have a microwave. So normally a lot of flight attendants will get this and use it to warm up their food and just like meal prep their own food. Also, if you do order food out, you could always use this for leftovers, something like that. But you pretty much just plug it up, and I think it takes about like 40 minutes from what I've heard from other flight attendants to warm up your food. A lot of flight attendants bring this into their hotel room and immediately plug it up and then shower, get ready and everything like that. And then by the time they're done getting ready, they obviously have their food ready to eat. So this was one of the things that I felt like was an essential for me to get, obviously because I will be an international flight attendant. I don't know how many international trips I'll get, obviously being very, very new and being with a very big company, but I am super excited, and I feel like this would be something in the long term that would help me and obviously like be very, very convenient. So I did get a Hot Logic. Oh, and I forgot to mention everything in this haul is from Amazon except for the next thing I'm about to show you, and that thing is my Travel Pro. It's so cute, guys. I got the Travel Pro Crew Versa. This was originally $500, guys, but I got it from Macy's for, it's not on here, but I'm almost positive that it was $200 even. It was $500 on Macy's as the original cost, but I did find this bag on Amazon as well. It was just sold out in black and in this size, but if you can catch it when it pops up on Amazon, I just say get it from Amazon. But guys, I'm so excited for this. Honestly, the biggest thing about being a flight attendant is the bag you choose, because it's so important, because you're going to be using it every single day. It's as important as your uniform. It is as important as probably everything you're gonna need, because this is gonna be the main thing you're gonna have with you as a part of your uniform. I have not gotten my information for the details of certain things in training, but I know that Travel Pro is the most popular carry-on that a lot of flight attendants use. Now, I did have fellow girls that were in my actual face-to-face that did get the CJO as well, choose a different bag for their carry-on. I specifically wanted to go with Travel Pro, one, because I've heard that it's like really, really good quality and what a lot of flight attendants go for, but also I do believe it is a requirement that your bag's black. So I just felt like it'd be a good fit, and I did want to make the investment. $200 is a lot, guys, but it's so important if you're going to be using something every day to get a quality piece, and also something that may last you a couple years versus a couple months, because I've had bags that literally last like 2 seconds or 2 trips. But I like that my bag had like the spinny wheels. This is something that even prior to wanting to be a flight attendant I always looked for, because when it only has 2 wheels, guys, bringing it through the airport is a hassle. Like, you almost always have to have it tilted, versus this, you can just like roll back and forth. The other thing that I really liked about this was how strong the actual, like, I'm on carpet right now, but if you guys could only like understand how like tight and strong this is, the actual handle for it, I felt like was really strong in order to like put on another bag or lunch bag or something like that. I also really liked that it had a handle on the top when you're picking it up and putting it into the overhead bin. I wanted something that was sturdy and easy, and I just felt like this bag was everything. And I did see the other Travel Pros that were a little bit cheaper. There are some Travel Pros that are like $150. I think there might even be one for $130. Choose the bag that's right for you. I just chose the one that I felt like had the most space, as well as would be the best fit specifically for me. This is a little side pocket. I believe this is for the charger. Yeah, so there's a little power bank outlet, and you pretty much get one of the little travel banks. Now, I feel like this is gonna be really important, especially like if I'm needing to charge in the airport versus like having to be in a plug in a wall. But you pretty much put your little travel bank in here, and then the other spot for you to charge your phone is in the back. So it has this little feature in the back that, oh, I think it's this way, that you plug your phone in, and it pretty much connects to the bank, so then you could just charge your phone and not have to worry about, you know, taking it out and having your cords all over. But the other thing that I did like is that it did have a handle on the side as well. I honestly love about the Travel Pros, and I noticed all of them had like really sturdy like handles. We're gonna be using this thing every day, and like it's gonna go through a lot, so I feel like having these kind of like really sturdy, like I don't know what it's called, like, I'm blanking on the word, but the little detail, if I remember the word, I'm gonna put it like up here, but it has very, very, very sturdy details. I can't think of the word that I'm like is on the top of my head, but the other part that it has is this front pocket. Now I personally am gonna have something separate for my laptop, which I'm gonna show you that I did get, but this is a front pocket, and I'm almost positive it could fit like a maybe like 15.6 laptop, or even like the smaller 13 laptop. I do have a bigger laptop that's like 17 inches, I believe, and I don't think it's gonna fit in here, but this is a nice spot if you do have like a laptop or anything. And then it has this front part, which I think is more for like smaller things. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna put in any of these yet because my mind's not there yet. And then there's this other front spot, which actually I think this might fit my bigger laptop. Actually, it has a laptop picture on it. This is a laptop spot, but this is another like big front pocket. But I guess you put your laptop in here. I personally want to have my laptop separate from my bag because if you guys know, obviously going through the airport, you normally have to separate your laptop out. I don't 100% know, I guess obviously until I'm flying as a flight attendant, if we're excused from that, because I know some flight attendants have said like we're able to carry full-size bottles and stuff like that. So I'll know more detail about that, but regardless, I am going to be putting it where it's easier to grab out for my laptop. So I do have a bag for that. And then the main actual section is so big, guys. So this is the main part of my suitcase, and it goes really, really deep. I guess if I can put it flat, like it's really, really deep on the inside, which I loved. And then this is adjustable, but it has these flaps that like hold over on the top that you also, I think, can use. Is there a spot? Oh no, I think that's just literally to hold it down. I was gonna say, I don't know if you could put things in there, but it does come with a TSA like approved clear bag in order for you to put like your toiletries in. I do have another toiletry bag, but it is nice to have like a little small spot. I actually was watching a video of a girl and how she packed, and I think she used that literally to put like aspirin and things like that, I guess aren't in her normal toiletry bag, and kept those in there. But yeah, and then it has a little zipper on the side, and it's like just a whole lot of storage. That was like the biggest thing for me, is I was investing in something that was very, very expensive, but there's a lot of storage areas for you to put stuff. And so here is like a section where you can put stuff, and then I believe this opens and comes off because you can carry, like when you put something in here, you actually can take off the entire thing and carry out this piece. It fully zips off, and it comes off right here, and then you can actually like carry this alone by itself. So it's almost like a smaller carry on, like if you just want to like take it off and carry additional things in there. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like it had a lot of different things. And then it did say that if you want to have ooh, I'm like zipping it all crazy. It did say if you want to have like some of their other things like suit organizers or packing cubes or laundry organizer, you can order those things separately. Some of the Crew Versas do come with like a smaller tote bag if you're willing to spend a little bit more money. I personally don't think I need a second carry-on because I am going to have like a lunchbox and things like that. But yeah, so this is the bag that I ended up choosing for my carry-on. So the next thing that I got is this tote bag, and this is the tote bag that I was telling you guys that I plan on putting everything in. I am going to mention in this video that this is my actual bag for training. I am going to, I guess, redirect people to this video to show the things that I will be using really in training and as a flight attendant, because some of them work for both and some are just for training. But this tote is going to be kind of like my second bag, because I know some people will get a bag like this and then there's like a smaller carry-on bag that you can set on top. I know a lot of people do that, and then they have their lunchbox. I personally would like something that I can carry around as a purse when I'm actually on the layover, that I can like stick my laptop in and my camera, and easy things to like take out when I am actually going through TSA and stuff like that. And this one has so many different like storage compartments. It literally has a spot for like your laptop. It has a bunch of like zipper areas, and I want to say it was like $35, guys, and then it comes with like an additional like larger strap. But I'm going to be using this for training because I did see that the training packet said you are not allowed to have anything with a designer label on it. It cannot be embossed, it cannot have not be a cloth bag, so it did have a lot of details and things that we cannot have at training. So this actually is going to be my bag for training, and I also am going to use this bag obviously once I'm on the line as a secondary bag. So literally I'm going to have it like this, and I'm going to have my tote bag obviously on top. Now there is another bag, guys, I'm going to mention because I saw the other bag after I bought this bag. Value wise, this is the better bag, I feel, because it's very, very cheap, and it's actually really, really good quality for $35. You probably can find something at Marshall's if you just want to like go in store, like Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, something like that. But sometimes those brands do have designer on them. This is a cheap bag, but I did find another bag that might be a bag that I invest in a little bit later, and I want to say the company is pronounced Base. Not sponsored, but I did see that their tote bag looks exactly like this. It's a little bit wider and sturdier, but it does have a sleeve in the back for you to slip over your suitcase. I might later get that bag once I'm like getting some flight attendant money, but right now I'm not working as I'm in this kind of like weird pause time in between. But yeah, I probably will invest in that bag later, but this is a good starter bag. I just feel like it may be a little bit convenient later to have something that slips on a little bit easier. And also, I might end up getting clips to clip this bag if I don't end up getting the base bag. And then the other thing that I got were ice packs. Now these ice packs I did find on Amazon, and these are just like extra large cool packs for a lunchbox. Like I said, I do plan on meal prepping. That is honestly the biggest thing for me, is because I see a lot of flight attendants that are going to different cities and spending a lot of money eating out. I love to eat out, guys, and I plan to eat out on my layovers, but I do plan on still meal prepping and putting things in that I know like aren't gonna waste money, like lunch on the way there, or maybe even dinner if I'm gonna get lunch with like the crew or something like that. So this is gonna be for my actual lunch bag. The only thing that I'm gonna say with these specific ones, because I will be listing everything in the bottom that I show you today, is that this specific ice pack carrier on Amazon did have a few bad reviews for having some of the ice packs coming half full. So I would double check as soon as you get it that yours is full to the top for all 4 of them, because I know that was something that was kind of like a common thread that people had issues with as far as these go. And so naturally the next thing is my actual lunch bag. I'm actually so excited about this because I didn't open any of this stuff because I wanted to show you all on camera and give you guys kind of my first impression of everything. I mean, I've obviously seen pictures of all this stuff, but it's my lunch bag and I'm so excited. I got everything in black just because I really want it to be chic, and I think that black is a requirement if I'm not mistaken. But I am so happy with how big this lunchbox is, guys. Hold on, I'm gonna put it together. This is my lunch bag now that I have it, guys. It's huge. I just want to show you guys, I guess, like a comparison. This is my carry-on. This is the lunchbox. Like, it is a big lunchbox, but I'm honestly so excited because I feel like a lot of flight attendants were posting their lunchboxes, and some are like super small, and I don't know if that's just because like if you're regional and you have shorter flights, but I wanted one that I could literally pack for like 4 days if I wanted to worth of food, especially because I will not be located at where I live right now. I am going to be a commuter. I feel like unless a miracle happens, I do know for a positive that I am going to be a commuter because the Atlanta base is closed. Obviously, you guys know I live in Georgia, born and raised, and the Atlanta base for my company closed, so I will not be able to be based here. And it's also a super senior base for us, so I will be based somewhere else, and I don't want to tell you guys where I want to be based, but I just really hope that I get my second choice as my like first option, I guess, since there are literally no other options. But yeah, I did want to get a bag that was big and sturdy and that I could fit a lot of food in. I feel like I might even need more of the ice packs, but I have not gotten to that yet. But yeah, so this has a lot of storage. It has storage on the top, which I thought was super convenient because you literally can put in like small snacks like carrots and hummus, or I don't know, like celery or chips or anything, into this like little small pouch that's easy to grab, like if you have it on the plane and you're like, oh, I just want to grab something out real quick. And then have the bottom part for more of your like bigger meals. And then it also has this part on the front, which I know some people were saying that they used it for storage as like additional to their carry-on, and just use all the like side pockets for like water or their coffee cup or whatever, to be able to carry on. And it does have another side zipper on this side. And then the big thing for me, obviously, about this bag was you can unzip it and pop open the back, and it goes over my actual carry-on. So this is something that was super important for me to get because I will be meal prepping. So I'm gonna show you guys really quick how I guess my bag will look. I haven't figured it out between the tote and my lunchbox and everything else, but the box is supposed to fit over your carry-on like so. So literally you can have it like to your bag, but I know some people do use like the longer strap and have it hanging in the front. I personally don't know how I'm gonna have my lunch bag because, again, I am in the starter stages. I haven't even gotten to training yet, so these are things I'm gonna worry about later. But obviously I did my haul because I already know I'm gonna pass. Like, I'm not even worried about it. So the next thing that I got is I think a cord organizer. So the big thing for me, and I was like, this is something that I feel like is almost like an accessory or something, like this is not required, but I feel like it's good for me. It's because obviously I do YouTube, and on top of doing YouTube, having just to go over even somebody's house and have your charger or your laptop charger, or for me doing YouTube, batteries, backup chargers for the batteries, were super, super important. So this is like little pockets and little like pull straps for you to organize all of your like cords and chargers and stuff like that. And then it has like little pockets and more of these like bandage things on here for you to be able to organize all of your cords together. This is one of the things that I plan on putting into the tote. Now obviously, like I said, people are completely fine with doing like a actual second carry-on that looks similar to the lunchbox but is more for putting clothes in. I personally think that something like this is super easy, and like doing YouTube, this is something I can actually carry around and, you know, when I'm actually on layover, like have with me as my purse, because I'm not gonna carry like my big purses and stuff like that. So I just feel like it's super convenient and easy to have my important stuff, but also to keep it looking chic in like a regular purse. And I'm gonna do something that coincides with that next, and that is my camera holder. Now, the thing about my camera, and I will say, if you guys have the G7X like I do, that is the camera that I have. If you are not keeping it in a case, you know you've probably lost screws. If you've had your camera for longer than 3 years, which I've had mine for longer than 3 years, the screws are often replaced because the screen gets loose because you're always like throwing it in. Now, if you only use it at home and you never have it with you on the go, you probably don't experience that, but for me, I did. So I was like, I need a little carrier for my camera. So I literally got this just to put like my camera in. I don't know if I'm gonna keep my batteries or excess like memory cards and stuff like that in here, but I had a separate case for that. Some of the things I am showing you are specific, I guess, to me because I do YouTube. If you don't do content, you may not need this, but if you just like to take photos or anything like that, I feel like this is something that you might like or want. But again, something for me to throw in my tote that I will use on layover, guys. Like, it's just like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I could have a carry-on additionally that looks like the lunch bag but like is a carry-on, but I can't carry that around with my stuff in it. This is like feasible and smart, and I just feel like a good idea. So yeah, camera holder. Then another thing that I got was a organizer for my toiletries. Now I probably am going to use stuff additionally to this because I do have like a skincare haul that I'm going to show you guys in the next couple weeks, but I got these travel bottles for the things that I guess are easy to carry and I don't want to have the actual bottle for. And I did get a lot of like the newer things, like everything that I bought since I found out I'm going to be a flight attendant has been in travel size, so under 4 ounces. Obviously, I have heard we can carry bigger sizes, but I'm buying smaller sizes just in case because I don't know the rules for my airline. But I did get this little travel bottle set. It comes with, I think, 5 bottles. Yeah, it is 5 bottles. So you get, I think, 4 squeezy bottles, and then you get 1 spray bottle, and then it does have, I think, 3 jars. Yeah, 3 jars in here, and it does come with like a little cleaner as well. I got mine in black and white just because I thought it was super chic and cute. So I got it in black and white just so it would match everything else. But it did come in a lot of like funky colors if you like stuff like that. But yeah, got a little bottle set. This is another thing that kind of goes with stuff that I bought. It's not necessarily a flight attendant essential, and actually I'm probably not even gonna open it, but I did get an additional 2 sets of batteries. If you guys are interested in obviously like being a flight attendant, or you already are a flight attendant but you're interested in doing content, please know that you're gonna need to have more than 4 batteries. I don't know about like the different cameras, but I know a G7X, if I'm vlogging from morning till night and I only have 2 of my batteries, it's gonna be dead before the end of the day. I've even tried to film 2 to 3 videos in a day and the camera dies, you have to charge it. If you're on layover and you only have 24 hours but you want to show people all of what your layovers has, and you want to do it as far as like content wise, you're gonna need additional batteries. So I did pick up an additional 2 batteries in assistance with my 2 batteries I already have, because when I am on layover I will be creating a lot of content with you guys. This is the first time in my life I'm going to be traveling all over the world, and I'm super excited to show you guys that and try all these new places and try all this new food and stuff. And when I do, I want to be able to share that content. So that was something that was a flight attendant essential for me, but it might not be a flight attendant essential for everybody. But if you plan on being a content creator while being a flight attendant, I feel like that is an essential. But the other thing that I did get was a band for my Fitbit. I did find out that for training, you have to have a physical watch. You cannot have an Apple Watch, so I will not be able to wear my Apple Watch during training. And they did say that as long as you are not receiving text messages and stuff like that, that you could wear your fitness band watches. And specifically for me, if you guys don't know, I have tattoos, and I won't get into it too much because I don't want to expose myself, but I will say that like as far as covering tattoos, the only 2 tattoos that are in a spot that go against, I guess, what would be the normal no-no spots for being a flight attendant is my wrist. So I have a tattoo on both wrists, so I made sure to get a band that would cover this one. So this one will cover that one, and normally my Apple Watch band, I got a thicker one, would cover this one, but I'm probably just going to use makeup. We'll get into that later. I don't want to get too deep into that because like I said, I don't want to expose myself, but I did get a black Fitbit band because my current Fitbit band is purple, and I felt like if I was going to be taking my Fitbit with me, then I would need this as an essential. If you guys don't have a Fitbit, or if you have an Apple Watch, you're gonna have to get another watch. So that's something that you will need to buy as a flight attendant essential. I found this out after I had already done my haul of flight attendant things, so I do have to get a watch as well to wear to training that is not my Apple Watch. So I don't know if I'm going to show you guys that, but I'm just mentioning it. The other thing that I got was masks. So I actually needed masks anyway because I did not have any, but I know for the face-to-face for my airline, you were required to wear a mask, and cloth masks are not allowed. So I did go ahead and get a bunch of the K95 masks, because obviously these are the ones that are I guess the best in keeping you the safest. So I did get a bunch of these. I got a pack of 50, and these are another thing that will be used during training as well as while I'm on the line. And I also did hear that the mask mandate might be changing, so that's a whole nother story, but as of right now, I have the mask. Another flight attendant essential that I did get, and I actually really did not think about this being an essential. If you guys haven't gotten your shoes yet, or haven't decided what you're gonna wear for being a flight attendant or even flight attendant training, think about these kind of things too. So obviously flats is a popular option for people. I currently have Clark's heels, which I probably will show you guys because it was something I got on Amazon. It just wasn't in this specific haul, but I was like, I don't want to have stinky feet. If I have to take off my shoes, I don't want stinky feet. And I feel like in flats, or really any type of pump, especially when you're wearing it all day, if you're not wearing a sock, it can cause your feet to smell sometimes. So I did not want to have that issue, so I did get a pair or quite a few pairs, 6 pairs of the flat socks, and I'm probably just gonna keep 2 in my bag always, but I really don't want to have stinky feet. So this one was an essential. If you already have your flats, you already have your heels, you already know what you want to wear, I would say have these, because standing on your feet all day, your feet sweating anything, like we're about to hit summer, I didn't want those issues, so I got these. The next thing that I got was my actual makeup slash toiletry bag. I got this in black as well. I really just kind of got everything in black. I did see a lot of fun colors, but I got everything that I felt like, one, in the long term would not get dirty, but also just fit and all look good together. But this is from Bag Smart. This was on Amazon, and it had so many spaces, guys. Like, it had this front pocket, it had a second pocket, and it has so many like different like organizers and like spots for you to put stuff. And I did like this kind of material too on the inside, since it's wipeable, because I have a few things that like the powder gets crazy. I was not a huge fan that the outside was not a wipeable material, because I do feel like long term, especially as somebody who actively wears makeup, and I feel like that might be an issue in the future, but I feel like for right now it's gonna work for what I need. And the final pocket is like this super big spot that has like a bunch of areas for you to put stuff, and you literally can take this, and it has like a little spot where you put the hook, but you unhook it and you can literally hang it up. So I plan on literally like filling this with obviously all the things I need, and then like hanging it on a door or in the closet, so I can easily like go through and grab something without it, you know, like having to, I don't know. I feel like I've seen a lot of bags that aren't super organized or don't have a good way to keep everything together, and that was kind of like my main goal of everything, is like making sure I can be super organized with everything I get. So this was another essential that I got. And speaking of makeup, another essential that I did get was makeup wipes. Obviously a part of the job is looking pretty, so I did get makeup wipes. Obviously there are some people that don't wear it. I will say, before anybody gets on me, I've already gotten on myself. I feel like this is extremely wasteful as far as the planet goes, because these are individually wrapped. So I'm gonna say the pros and cons. The cons are, this is extremely wasteful, and it's probably really bad for our planet, because I feel like you're just throwing it away, and this is not something that's like a recyclable material. I was like split with this, but I feel like it's something that I was like, it's kind of an essential for me, so I'm gonna do it. But I do have like a split with my heart on this one, but I do feel like wipes are a necessity. The reason why I don't just get like the pack of wipes is because if you're not doing makeup consistently, or you don't want to wear makeup all the time, I feel like those dry out really fast. I've had them, if you have it open and you haven't used it for like 2 weeks, sometimes it can dry out, and I don't want to risk buying and wasting a bunch of wipes and the packaging versus having a bunch of individually wrapped makeup wipes. You literally would only use 1 a day. If you don't wear makeup every day, you wouldn't even use 1 a day. And it comes with 20 in a pack. I don't even think I'm gonna wear makeup 20 times in a month, because I feel like that's insane. But I feel like these are really convenient as far as using them for makeup and getting them off, with just being super convenient. I feel like the individual packs, like if I'm going on a 3-day trip and I know that's all literally I'm gonna be on, versus carrying a huge pack of wipes, it's like tell me this isn't so adorable and convenient. It's like a little mint. It's adorable. I don't know. I do feel like it's wasteful, but this is something that I thought was an essential if you're gonna be wearing makeup and on the line, because it's small and compact and convenient. So I got these. Another thing that I did get, and I've actually used this before, but it is Evian spray. I got these Evian sprays because I used to use them when I worked at a makeup counter. They're literally just like a aerosol type can, and I'll show you guys how it actually sprays out, but it's meant to actually just add water to your face when your face is dry. It also helps neutralize and get your pH back to normal. And I've heard that when you start flying, your face gets super dry. So this was something that I literally was like, I'm gonna carry one of these with me on the plane. When my face getting dry, I'm just gonna spray it, because I don't want to have super dry skin. But it's pretty much just like an aerosol spray, and it's like a light mist, and it feels really good. Also, I love these during the summer. I used to also recommend this for people at the makeup counter who have hot flashes, because just a little quick spritz of this can cool you down, because you know water, once it touches your skin, and then obviously the wind and everything like that, it cools you down. I really love these. So I'm using these really for having dry skin once I am a flight attendant, and just keeping my skin moisturized and hydrated. I just bought a bunch of hyaluronic acid serums and creams and stuff like that. I'm gonna show you my Sephora haul later, but I feel like something that is a key ingredient to hyaluronic acid is water, because it sticks to it. So yeah, I got a bunch of these to make sure I don't have dry skin in the air. If you don't know that, please start prepping yourself. If you're already a flight attendant, you already know, but I've heard for us new flight attendants, make sure you're moisturized, make sure you're prepping for dry skin, because I've heard people are extra dry in the air. Another thing that I got that I actually feel like I have not seen anybody do, I've not seen this on anybody's flight attendant essentials video, so I'm giving y'all some good tea, okay? But this is for the lunch bag. So I got this like cute little thing that can go on like a section in the front of my lunch bag. And I feel like watching flight attendant videos, I'm always watching them be like, where's my fork? Where's my knife? And like I said, I'm very cautious of when I am being wasteful. Like those wipes, like I recognize that it is something being wasteful. I don't want to be wasteful. I don't want to buy a bunch of plastic forks and stuff like that. So I got this cute little kit off Amazon, and it is a stainless steel kit, and it's all of your regular cutlery but in stainless steel. I feel like this is super convenient, because you literally just wash this at your hotel or whatever. It does come with like a little cleaner for your straw. It comes with a spoon, actually I think 2 spoons. Yeah, 2 spoons, a fork, comes with chopsticks, comes with 2 different types of straws, and it comes with a knife. And it's so super convenient, and I feel like you don't have to look for a fork when you're on your actual trip, and then you could just rinse it off in between when you're using it and like just wash it. But it's just so convenient, so you don't have to go and like buy a bunch of like plastic forks, or you know, be on the plane and you're hungry and you're about to eat and you're like, where's my fork? Even if you don't plan on meal prepping, this is still a good idea, because if you are eating out or going somewhere, I feel like it's nice to have like a guarantee that you'll find a fork or a spoon. Another thing that I got, and this was off of actually Shein, so this is actually something else I forgot was not a part of the Amazon haul, but you probably could find some slippers like this on Amazon. Slippers, guys. I got these cute little fuzzy slippers. I am gonna bring these to training with me, so this is another thing that will be a part of my flight attendant life, but also my flight attendant training life. But having slippers to walk around in hotels in, I don't know about y'all, but those floors are nasty. Comment in the bottom if you've ever seen a maid at a hotel with a steam cleaner, because I've never seen it in my life. So I know that everything, spilling food and all kind of other fluids are on those hotel floors. So I plan on wearing my slippers in the hotel room. I plan on wearing these during training. I plan on wearing them when I'm on the line. This will be a bag essential. But yeah, these are really important. Even if you don't want to wear like fluffy slippers, obviously it's summer, some people may not want to wear like this material. Some sandals, some Crocs, something that you are comfortable wearing in the house. If you don't like things on your feet, maybe something with like less straps or 1 strap, or some slides. Don't put your bare feet on the carpet in a hotel room. That's, if you don't know, now you know. Don't get some shoes. The other little thing that I got that I feel like it's not even necessarily an essential. I feel like all of the things in my haul are kind of unique because I haven't seen them in other people's hauls, but this is just how my mind works because I start thinking about all the things that could happen. If you are hot on the plane, I got a little mini air conditioning fan. So I did get this. Now I am an I don't want to say an X-lash-tech, but I'm not currently lashing, I'll say that. And this is what a lot of us use to dry people's lashes. It's literally a click of a button, on, off, and it's a little mini fan. So I plan on using this in the summer when it's hot and between people getting on the plane and the air not being on, because I've heard that air and water are not necessarily on when the plane goes on. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, because I have not gotten training yet, but I've heard that. This is something that I feel like is going to be handy. I get hot really fast, and I just want to have an option that, again, I can throw it in my bag. That's just easy and like able to give me a little bit of air. The other reason why I did buy that is because I normally, when I'm not in a time of not working and nobody's seeing me, will have lash extensions, and that'll be really, really helpful for cleaning my lashes and drying them without, you know, having like water stuck on them or whatever. So I did get that. I feel like this is not necessarily like it's so hard because like my type of essentials is just things that I feel like are things I would like if I was a flight attendant. But I got this set of exfoliating gloves, and it's literally just like the glove that has the material that will be exfoliating, and actually I feel like it's like pretty strong too. But the reason why I got these is because when I plan on flying, I will not be flying with liquid soap. As of right now, I do plan on using Dove bar soap because I actually really love Dove bar soap. I wanted it to be really, really easy. I also didn't want to pack a loofah or something like that. I just felt like this was really easy to just like bring with me and use my little Dove soap that's super cheap and easy, and use this and not have to worry about like the rags in the hotels or whatever. Obviously I might still use them, but I just felt like this was something that kind of gave me a little bit of extra va-va-voom in my get ready thing that I might not be able to have like my regular products with me. So I did get these, and I just really wanted them. They're probably not even a flight attendant essential. I just wanted them. I'm admitting that right now. I just wanted them to take a shower and hang them up to dry, and then they should be good by in the morning because the materials see through and, you know, easy. So the other thing that I got, and this is so extra guys, but I feel like as a woman it was just something that kind of ran across my mind. If you don't have anything that is like for your safety or for your protection, obviously a flight attendant, we're not going to be able to carry mace, you know, we're not going to be able to carry, you know, a what is that called? What's this called? A taser. So in order to be safe in a hotel, and there's a girl I follow on YouTube, her name is Charlie, and when she goes into a room she says, I'm checking for bugs and thugs, which I think is hilarious. I got this little door alarm, guys. A door alarm. I've not seen any other flight attendant mention this. Now it is literally a little doorstop alarm. Now, obviously, hotels do have a latch and a lock and stuff like that, but I watch a lot of Dateline, and I feel like the dangers of somebody just using a key card, or someone in the hotel, you know, just opening my door, like it doesn't matter. There are ways to get in. I've literally seen on TikTok a guy show how to open the lock off of a door. I want to be the safest I possibly can as a woman traveling alone, no matter where I am. That is why I got the doorstop alarm. So it's pretty much, I'm gonna put it on low. It says put low sensitivity, medium, or high sensitivity, and I'm guessing that may be like based on like how hard you step on it or whatever. It is currently in the off position. I'm so scared because I don't want it to like go off and then I don't know how to turn it off. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. But pretty much it's just an alarm because I'm recording this video super late. That's why I don't want to do it for you guys. But it's literally a thing you stick under the door, and if somebody tried to open the door, the alarm's gonna go off. This is important for me in the case that somebody tried to get into my room. This is gonna scare somebody. Regardless if you were late at night trying to like break in somebody's room, this is gonna set off something versus you being able to fully get in the room. And it's just an added step of safety for me that I wanted to put on my haul list. This little piece does like peel off and then whatever, but it is something that I plan on putting under my door every hotel I go to. I don't 100% know if I can travel with this. I haven't like thought about if this is like gonna cause an issue with batteries or anything like that, but I think I should be able to travel with this. But it was something that I needed. Now if this ends up being an issue, there was another thing that you can stick in the door. There are other ways for you to be safe traveling alone. I just feel like this was something that was like an essential, being a woman, being about to travel alone by myself, that I wanted a little bit of added protection. But that's so smart, right? Like a little doorstop alarm. So if somebody busts in at any point in time that I was not expecting, this little alarm is gonna go off, and likely with my clumsy self, I'm gonna forget it's there and set it off myself at least once. I got a phone tripod, and the reason why is because this is something I'm literally just gonna stick on the side of my carry-on. But taking pictures by yourself when you're traveling alone, if you guys don't know how to take Instagram pictures, if you've seen my Instagram pictures, I've taken 90% of my Instagram pictures by myself. I use a tripod and a Bluetooth phone clicker, but my actual tripod broke recently. But this is an essential. I feel like not even just for content creator YouTubers, but if you're traveling and you're by yourself on a layover, there's not going to be people to take pictures for you. There might be people in your crew that might want to do that, but if not, you can take your own pictures with this and a Bluetooth clicker. So it was something that I needed as far as my flight attendant crew essentials. And one of my last two flight attendant essentials, my second to last, is going to be my Clarks. I got these shoes on Amazon. They are a little bit of like a granny heel, but if you know flight attendant heels, you want to go for comfort. I got the Clark ones because they have a lot of cushion on the inside, and I actually wore these to my flight attendant face-to-face, and I got the CJL obviously, so they were so comfortable. I wore them from 5 in the morning until 6 o'clock at night, and they did not hurt my feet at all. So these were really, really good. So these are actually my flight attendant shoes that I'll be wearing when I'm on the line and also bringing to training. So these are definitely an essential. If you don't want to go for the heels, Clarks does have flats. I personally would suggest a comfortable shoe. I have seen some girls put like really, really sexy like stilettos and stuff like that. I'm going for comfort, so these are shoes that I love and are comfortable, and I plan on wearing on the line. And then the last thing that I got, and this is something that's not necessarily, guys, like a flight attendant required thing, but I just thought it was really, really cool to have, is this little map, guys. I got this map actually a year ago. I want to say it was a year ago or a year and a half ago, but I got this map, and it's pretty much a map where you cross off where you have been. It has every country obviously in the world, and also on the US it has all of the states. And I honestly got this because this journey means so much to me, and even doing YouTube, guys, like even doing YouTube, I was doing it honestly, one, because I do love it, but obviously the money that you get from YouTube, I wanted to travel. Like, I ultimately long-term have wanted to be a travel YouTuber and like go to different like hotels in different countries and like try different food, and that's like the content that I've always wanted to do. And now I'm about to be a flight attendant, and it's just crazy to me that I'm gonna be seeing so many new countries and so many new cities that I've never even seen before, probably places I haven't even thought about going, like little country towns. And I just feel like something like this, that is literally like a way to remember all the places that I've been once this is over, is just so cool. Obviously I'm gonna take pictures and stuff like that, but just having something that long term I could be like, wow, these are all the places that I've been to. As of right now, I will tell you guys, I've been to Mexico. Obviously, I'm from Georgia. I've been to Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, New York. I recently went to Vegas, Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and France. That's where I've been thus far. And I just can't wait to look at this map, like maybe even a year from now, maybe like 5 years from now, and see like all the places that I've been. And I'm just so excited for this new journey. Like, I just think it's gonna be amazing. But I did buy the map, and then also it does have a little frame, and the frame is just so you can like put it on the wall. Obviously it rolls up. And this was the actual piece that I bought recently in this haul. I already have the map, but I finally got the piece for it to go in, and it is magnetic, and I think you can like put it elsewhere, but pretty much it hangs between this and you just slide it in. But I'm so excited to like see all the places that I've been, so that was kind of like an essential for me. That is everything from today's haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously I have a lot of like really like quirky weird things in my haul, little things that I felt like maybe people didn't think about, might be something helpful that you guys might want. Just kind of broaden your horizon and things that you may want. So I do get some of my items are probably not specifically flight attendant essentials, but they are things that I feel like may be helpful if maybe you haven't thought of them, or something that may help you as well in like the flight attendant journey. But yeah, I am finally glad to have gotten this video done for you guys. I've had this stuff for a little while, but I did not know when I wanted to do this content, but now I finally can like put up the stuff and like get everything together. training is gonna come up really soon, but I am gonna put up, I know at least 2 more videos I'm gonna film within the next 48 hours, so you guys will see them within the next week or so. But yeah, I'm excited to get out some, you know, flight attendant videos for you guys, some flight attendant tips. So any videos that you guys would like to see that is flight attendant related content, just comment them below and I'll try and get to them. If it is something like, you know, meal prep with me or pack with me, something like that, obviously I am not on the line yet, guys. I've not even gone to training yet. So that'll be something that would be in the future, but I will save any of your ideas. And then obviously, like, going up on training, I am gonna vlog because I'm gonna have a roommate for 6 weeks, so the first time in my entire life living with, you know, another person as a roommate. So I'm gonna have a lot of like new adventures and things coming up. But yeah, next video will probably be my flight attendant training haul video of the things that I bought for training and a few other cute little videos coming up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure to thumbs it up and I will see you on the next one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and I love you. Bye guys.